wondering how I got into this mix.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Derek and I'm back here in Houston. By now you guys know that we have had to postpone the East Coast tour. Miriam and I were able to travel for about 8 or 9 days from Houston all the way through Florida up to Orlando and then back to Houston. And as we have with every other part of the tour, this year and last year, we've been saving our waste as part of the Low Waste Lifestyle Challenge, Low Waste Challenge, hashtag Low Waste Challenge. And we are saving everything that we produce, so we're going to take a look at it now and see how much we created from the food we ate, from the things we purchased, and all that kind of stuff. And just the whole idea is to be more mindful of the waste we're producing, because they say that the average person produces about 4 pounds of waste per day, which means over their whole lifetime they're leaving mountains of trash, and we don't want to do that. And we also don't want to ask government to ban plastic or to ban straws and things like that. We want to take action and show people how we can be more mindful ourselves. So let's take a look. What do we got here?
Well, we have our scale right here, but it's not weighing it because I think it just doesn't weigh enough. This I would say is like 1.5 pounds.
What's the difference in the two bags?
Okay, so this bag is our trash,
which is mainly like paper,
tissue and stuff like that, and then this bag is recycling.
So these are the two bags that you can see here. Let's dig in a little bit. If some of it is even, this is some of the trash that we picked up at the beach.
Oh yeah, we added some trash.
So there's stuff that's not even ours here, but most of it you can see is just like tissue paper, toilet paper, napkins and stuff that, for those who don't know, even if it is recyclable as a clean napkin, once you use it, it's no longer recyclable. It will compost though, so when it goes into the landfill, it will eventually break down.
You have to rinse everything, like these things.
So we talked about that last time too. Yeah, all the stuff here that you want to use, you got to make sure that there's like no, like that one even got some liquid in it, so we got to maybe wash that out. But you don't put any like nasty, dirty containers in here, otherwise they will reject them, and then it's just going to take more energy to go send it back to go to the landfill.
What did we get? Oh yeah, dates.
Those were good.
Dates.
Yeah, different snacks.
Which I could have made myself.
And then this is, you can see we eat a lot of fresh food.
Our compost. This is our compost from the last couple of days.
Just the last couple of days, because most of it we throw away as we travel, but I wanted to save some to give you guys an example.
I think our compost outweighs all of our trash and recycling.
Because we eat a lot of fresh food every day. Smoothies, lots of bananas and smoothies. So there's our little compost bag. Here's our recycling bag. Here's our actual trash bag.
In
9 days.
Can we save more recycling?
What's that?
So in what ways can we not accumulate so much recycling?
Well, we talked about this too. One of the things is, okay, so for example, we like dates and things like that. Well, sometimes you go to grocery stores that have the bulk and you can load up, so then you want to bring your jars, and we're talking about doing this more often because we buy a lot of nuts and granola and dates and pistachios and stuff like that, and you always get these plastic bags, and even if you save them to reuse them, just after a while it's just so much waste, right? It's just so much plastic. So you can go in with your glass jars and you can put them in there. You can weigh it before you put whatever you're buying in there, and then weigh it afterwards and just pay for what you purchase. So yeah, reusing our bottles, buying in bulk, things like that obviously make a big difference, and being able to produce this. One of the other things is we use a lot of milk, nut milks, because we literally make smoothies every single day. 5 or 6 bananas every morning, and if we make smoothies twice a day, we're going through like 10 bananas a day. We've been to Costa Rica. We've seen some of the ways that the banana plantations from Dole and Chiquita Banana and these other companies are going in there and taking community land, indigenous land, spraying pesticides all over the place. Even in the case of the organic stuff, sometimes they end up with pesticides, and that affects the communities down there. It's not really something we want to support. Miriam's got banana trees at her house, and that's a more long-term solution because we can grow bananas here in Houston. But in the meantime, we're trying to find more, I guess, sustainable sources of bananas. And you feel like a sucker having to buy bananas from the grocery store every other day. And again, it's that dependence that I don't like. The other thing is, when it comes to the nut milks that we like to drink, this is coconut milk. We drink cashew milk, almond milk. We don't really drink soy milk. Every now and then hemp milk. All these kinds of things. Again, we can go buy bulk, and then we could just make nut milks at home. It's not really that difficult. It's also fun to experiment, and we can be in more control, probably save money in the long run, I'm sure, instead of buying these things and then going through 2 or 3 of these cartons a week. Just the process that it goes through and all that. So we're trying to reduce our amount of consumerism, reduce our waste, reduce our dependence on other people and other stores and other, just production of products and try to figure out how we can take care of ourselves as best as possible. So yeah, I think we did successful. We just tried to weigh it. It doesn't even weigh a pound, so we can't. So in less than in a week, 9 days between the two of us, let's just say this is a pound. We'll just give it the benefit of the doubt. It's a pound, okay? So a pound between two people over 9 days. What is that?
0.0.
Less than 0.1 a day, right?
0.01.
I don't know, we'll do the math real quick, and then I'll chop this back in and we'll say, there'll be a nice flashing number right here on the screen. All right, but yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting us on the road. Try the low waste lifestyle challenge for 1 week. Get a reusable bag or a paper bag. Every time you purchase something, every time you go through and you open a package, put it in there and just save it and look at it. And don't just put it in your room where you ignore it all week, but carry it with you if you can. Put it at least in your car. Travel with it so you see it and you're thinking about it and it's something that you become conscious of. And see after a week, weigh it, see what you've produced, and maybe in the process you might become more mindful of your consumerism and your habits and your waste. So thank you guys so much for supporting us and for trying to do something to make a difference in this world. Remember, you are powerful, you're beautiful, you're free. Peace.